just two friends named Jake and Jake. Oh, and they're here to give you their take on the NBA, the MLB, and the NFL. Anything except NBC. And who will show up as a guest? Well, that's just yet anyone's guess. So prepare yourself for the fun and laughs from the guys. It's almost live here on the interweb. Are Jake and Jake.
Hello everybody, this is JP for the Jake and Jake Show. This is episode 14. Jake M is busy today with work. He has 28.5 hours of work this week, and I'm not quite sure on his schedule wise if he'll be able to do any shows this week. Hopefully he'll be able to. This Thursday, me and our sometimes special guest baseball contributor and other sports and maybe hopefully in the future fill-in host, Mr. Norman, he will be joining me to go see the Oakland A's play the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. This is an afternoon game. We're going to start out with World Cup stuff. Did not get a chance to do a World Cup stuff over the weekend. Hopefully we're going to be able to find a friend of ours or someone, or maybe even you, the viewer, if you are a soccer, football, however you want to say it, fan, you love the World Cup, this is what you have been waiting 4 years for, give us stuff to work with. So yeah, we did Friday's scores on Friday's show, so here's Saturday's. South Korea beat Greece 2-0. Argentina beat Nicaragua 1-0. Or is that Nigeria? It's Nigeria. I don't know why I said Nicaragua. England and the US, like I said, tied 1-1. And that was because the goalkeeper for England had an easy play and just gaffed on the ball. And I believe that's the same thing that happened in the Slovenia-Algeria game Sunday. It's either that game or the Serbia-Ghana game. One of those two games. There was a gaff by another goalkeeper, and that cost the goal, and that was the goal for the entire game, one of the two games. Which is kind of like why we need your help. We kind of see the stuff, but we don't really know what's going on or whatever. And it's huge, and that's why we're talking about it on the show. But yeah, like I said, I'm the facts guy. I just give you what I read and see and whatever. And then Germany blew out Australia 4-0. Yeah, I'm going to say Jake M was pretty wrong in his prediction that Germany would not be making it out of the group play, which is why I thought they would. I didn't think they'd be that bad. I think he was confusing them with someone else. I'm not sure, but yeah. And then today's games. The Netherlands beat Denmark 2-0, and first own goal of the World Cup happened today, which accounted for one of the Netherlands' 2 goals. And side note right here, on ESPN World Cup bracket challenge thing, I currently have the Netherlands winning it all. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, and if they don't, I'd be surprised if they didn't, I would say that much, kind of. And then Japan beat Cameroon 1-0, and Italy and Paraguay tied 1-1. Kind of looked like an upset at the halfway through the game, I believe. It was 1-0 Paraguay, and if Italy did not tie or win that game, it would have been a huge upset. It's kind of upset the fact that they tied, so yeah, I don't know what we can say, which is why, like I've said at the start of the show, if you love this stuff, you can help us make the show better during this all the way through July 11th when the World Cup ends by helping us with the stuff. Emailing us to our email address, jakeandjakeshow@gmail.com, or commenting on our YouTube page, or we can even turn on the moderator feature thing that YouTube has added, and you can help us there. Comment on our YouTube page. It doesn't really matter. If you want to help make us better, that can really help. So yeah, we'll be right back with baseball. Hey everybody, so baseball had Interleague play again this weekend. Interleague play usually seems to be lopsided towards the AL, and it wasn't that bad this weekend. Total of there's 42 total Interleague games. AL won 22 of those, so thus the AN won 20 of them. So yeah, NL was behind on Friday and Saturday. They won 6 games both of those days, while the AL won 8 games both of those days. And it's flip-flopped on Sunday. So last night, NL won 8 games, and AL won 6 games. This set of series included Cubs, White Sox, Dodgers, Angels, Giants, A's, big stuff. Did not have the Yankees, Mets, or Indians, Reds, or Royals, Cardinals. I mean, those 2 series aren't as big as the other stuff, but yeah. There we go. So okay everybody, so for a feature that we may be doing when I do solo shows on Mondays and Fridays, and possibly on Mondays and Fridays when it's me and Jake M, standings for the baseball. Over in the AL, start out with the East. The Tampa Bay Rays no longer have sole possession of first. The Yankees are tied for first place with Tampa Bay. Boston is 4 games behind and second. Minnesota in the Central has a 2.5 game lead on the Tigers, and then the White Sox, Kansas City, and Cleveland follow. Texas has a half game lead over the Angels, and then Oakland and Seattle round out that division. And then in the NL, Atlanta has a 1.5 game lead on the Mets, a 3.5 game lead on the Phillies, and then Florida, and then the Nationals. The Central, Cincinnati has a 1.5 game lead on the Cardinals, followed by everyone else is under 500. Cubs, Brewers, Astros, Pirates. And then in the West, San Diego has a 1 game lead on the Dodgers and a 1.5 game lead on San Francisco. And then Rockies and Diamondbacks round out that division.